this play just has to come out. It has to come out.
Diese Ermutigung, in dein Leben zu treten. Von dir berührt, gestreichelt, verzehrt.
Artists are often expressing their self through their creative practice. They're speaking the truth to power.
Well, wouldn't it be wonderful to pluck all of these women out of these theatre companies and have a festival?
And we're all here because we want to put creativity into the heart of the learning experience.
Realmente no tuve que hacer en un primer momento una larga investigación.
Read the play and I was just, I was really taken and shaken and energized.
What you're seeing is 6 NATO generals and 1 partner nation general from Sweden reading the parts of 7 women in a play which really explains the reality of violence to women, violence against women, and prejudice.
The man is master of the house.
Everybody else is his servant.
A man should punish his wife.
Don't beat her on the face because you won't be able to show her in public.
Wow, the Women of the World Festival celebrates everything that girls and women are doing to change the world for the better, not just for themselves, but for boys and men too.
What's happened in the last 4 years since WOW began is something we started to say, look, there have to be myriad conversations about all the issues that girls and women are facing. And boys and men have got to come to the table and say, this is a shared world, these are not women's issues. Gender equality is the big issue of the 21st century. We owe it to our girls and our boys to attend to it, to call it out, to solve it. And I want WOW to be a place that both celebrates all that's been achieved and attends to what's yet to be done. And there's a lot.
Three-dimensional is as I like to say, it's a very small organization with a very big network. It's a network of artist residencies, of pro bono lawyers, of people who are offering psychosocial help to artists who are either refugees or need some time out from their country, from a situation of danger.
In 2004, I was involved in one forum theatre project that we were investigating everyday life of the family members of the missing from the war in Kosovo, and I was watching a lot of video material, interviews with the family members, and somehow it was then that I got to know all these stories, all these personal stories. And since then I started collecting, writing them down in a way not to forget them, and just bits and pieces everywhere. And in 2011 I put them together in this play.
Artists love to play here, audiences love to come here.
Yes.
But it's also about the people. It's about the community. It's about what the audience represents.
Yes.
Where in London, there are very few places in London where you can sit in that audience. You've got women in burqas on the front row with their kids. You've got 6 generations of a family, of families, black, white, indie, whatever.
Because so many people want to know the stories that we don't get in the media. The women, the real people, what's happening, the love stories, the passion, the loss.
Dat kan alleen God. De vrije vrouw, de Horia zegt, aan u, uw godsdienst, en aan mij, mijn geloof.
2. Hij vroeg of zij zich in tussentijd wilde uitkleden.
Tjus, dan joch.
3. Hij vroeg haar erogene zones aan te wijzen.
Oh man, dat doe ik.
En 4. Vingeren, likken, tepels knijpen.
Tepels knijpen, schat.
En 5. Zorgen dat ze kosten wat het kost kraken.
Sorry hoor, helemaal opgedroogd.
Ja, dat lukte hem ook niet. Het lukte hem niet. En dit was dus de taboe doorbrekende Nederlandse man.
Adnan.
Guess who?
Brad Pitt?
No. Richard Burton.
Yeah, that gesture can only be in his movie.
What? Did I do something bad?
No, why? You're sensitive. And I liked his old movies. I used to watch them black and white all night, pure, innocent. Hey, if you'll be Richard Burton, I'll be that woman. You know the woman with the violet eyes.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Yes, Elizabeth Taylor.
Through theater, I was able to have a position in front of an audience, in front of my family, in front of the society. Essentially, it was about having a platform to say things that are not sometimes understandable and not necessarily logical or rational. It's a very powerful place. It's a weapon.
Вскрыла жилы, неостановимо, неудержимо хлещет жизнь. Подставляйте миски и тарелки, всякая тарелка будет мелкой, неостановимо, неудержимо хлещет стих.
Ну давай, отвечай, сними, ну сними.
My husband did, as many people did in those days, but he was young. Later he acknowledged his mistake and became a knight of the revolution.
What are you talking about? You. Always. By the way, doesn't poet rhyme with the harlot?
I've been worried about you.
Trash.
You know, people have been talking, Joni.
He's my boyfriend and he said that he loved me.
I am so wrong! What's wrong?
No!
Do you understand? Say it!
No, I can't! What are you doing? Stop it!
Shut up, Joni!
It's trash.
What's he done this time?
Welcome to my nightmare, I say.
It wasn't him, it was me!
Sweet dreams, princess!
Sur les jointures des doigts, la peau était arrachée. J'accuse les médecins et le directeur de la prison Matroskaï à Tichina. Des soins urgents étaient prévus.
Vous savez que comme médecin militaire, nous sommes payés 3 fois moins que dans le civil? Pardon? Je récite le serment d'Hippocrate? Pourquoi le faire?
Je donnerai.
Et là, mon téléphone,
Tenez.
a poussé sa chanson. L'un des gars de la brigade d'intervention a dit « Wouah, ce qu'il chante trop bien, tiens, trop de la balle, putain, ça me gonfle, là, c'est un truc de ouf !»
South Africa is a country of juxtapositions, you know, extreme poverty and extreme wealth, extreme pain and extreme exhilaration.
From nowhere, she grabbed the broom and started to beat Alfred. At first, I thought it was a joke.
I wanted to explore the phenomenon of infant rape. You know, I wanted to understand or begin to understand why it was happening on such a huge scale in this country.
I must have asked for John.
John. He is a good man.
Often said that the Magdalena started with anger. I often say it started with anger. It was a moment where I suddenly became so angry, and it was like my feminism fell from my head to my stomach.
Once upon a time,
Mișcarea poliției Fruțului, cash, check sau credit card.
Eu sunt acela prins într-o luptă feroce și nedreaptă. Îngerul nu e om, nu-l poate opri nimic.
Am verificat seria de toxoplasmoză și nu apare nici.
Dar știi, sunt pe care se întâmple ceva teribil.
Îngerii păzitori, mâinile unite, formează o plasă rotundă, un cuib orbit.
Se contează.
Und so sage ich mir, überlasse die Entscheidung dem Schaum der Moldau. Werfe Nussschalen ins Wasser, Boote die kentern oder das Meer erreichen.
Za 20 minut kieliszeczki będą w Iris. Panie Davis, Sami Ellerman nie traci czasu. Aha, halo, panie Sany, mały bonus na odchodne.
Samy, jedną wiem, kocham cię. Kocham cię. Kocham cię.
La mitad de las personas que trabajan en la obra son víctimas del desplazamiento forzado. Y la otra mitad son artistas, en su mayoría de dedicación sistemática al arte.
tenemos informaciones de que ustedes están